Hey up everyone, thanks for joining us here at Wito's Videos. So this video is just a bit of a roundup of a trip that me and Joe made to Fuerteventura. So we went there May 2025 and we stayed in Corralejo. And yeah, it quickly appeared to us that it's the island of empty space. Apart from the main towns, there seems to be nothing on the island except old extinct volcanoes and just, well, scrubland, really. And it's very windy indeed there. But it was nice and warm for us, and yeah, have a look, see what you think, enjoy. So we stayed at a place called Maxarata Beach Suites. Walking distance into the town of Corralejo, and yeah, nice apartments. Yeah, really enjoyed staying there. Okay, so we've just got to the room. It has been a very long day of travelling. We had a transfer booked at the airport, and it was the most frustrating transfer ever, because you look at your Google Maps and you see that you're 5 minutes from your hotel, but then it decides to go a different way. So it's just, oh yeah, it was just a really long journey. And then we got to the hotel to be charged €150 for a kettle, because there is room deposits. But it looks, do you know what? It looks better nick than the last one in Corfu. It's a bit warm in here. I'll just crack a window open, let some air in. But yeah, very nice bedroom. Nice and bright. Decent enough kitchen. Sit down there. Nice swimming pool. White Buildings reception. Yeah, very nice indeed. So we were pretty tired after all the travelling, so first night it was a case of find somewhere for a quick bite to eat and then back to the room. Hey up, morning everyone, how we doing? So we've had our first night, really comfy night. Beds are nice and comfy, pillows soft, yeah, even get a nice thin duvet, so that's the type of thing that Joe prefers rather than just having a thin sheet. Yeah, wasn't particularly noisy with other people. So yeah, room wise, all good. Decent night's kit. Was a bit warm because there's no AC and we haven't hired a fan. But it's not height of season yet, so. And we're only here for a little bit, so I think rather than hiring a fan, we're just going to see how we get on with like leaving doors and windows open and stuff. But yeah, so we've had a cup of tea and we're just now off down to do a bit of exploring in Corralejo. It's about 20 degrees already and it's still very early in the morning. Here she is. Hello. Yeah, so I think we're going to head down to the port and just, yeah, have a mooch about and see what's what. We spotted a little land train yesterday, which Joe's keen to go on.
Always.
But it's not, it don't run on a Monday, so that's a job for tomorrow. Yeah, so now we're going to have a wander and see what we can find. So after having a walk around Corralejo and exploring the beach, having a look at the port, look around at some of the shops, we decided to go visit an area called Popcorn Beach, and this is where we are now. And we decided to walk there, and Jesus, that is a journey, especially in the heat. I think it was about an hour and a half walk each way, something like that. But in the heat, pushing a wheelchair, yeah, it was definitely kept me fit. Let's put it that way. But yeah, nice beach. As you can see, or as you will see, water was a bit choppy, so you won't be swimming in there. But yeah, it was interesting to see. The actual Popcorn Beach name comes from it's not sand, is it? What this is being told it's a type of coral. It's actually protected, so you can't be taking it home. I know our Lauren wanted us to bring a few bits home for her, but yeah, it's very pretty, and it was just nice, chilled out. Obviously, it's just me and Joe. We didn't take the kids with us on this trip, so it was very peaceful. So after we got back to Corralejo itself, went back to the room, quick freshen up, bit of a chill, and then it was time to go out and get something to eat. So as you see, we tried to keep it healthy this night. So a bit of grilled salmon with some almond sauce, which was different but nice, and a nice goat's cheese salad. And here we are, our second proper full day of our little mini holiday. And obviously one of Joe's favourite activities, as always, is to go on the mini train. So yeah, we had a go on that. That night we found a great place to eat, Pulpera, which is a tapas restaurant. And yeah, I think that was one of the best meals we had there. And since we were in the sun, we decided we had to try a few ice creams while we were on holiday, and very nice they were too.
We are at the port. You can tell it's windy, and when I turn this camera around you won't be able to hear me at all, which is probably a blessing. The sea looks really turquoise today, which is good. Now what they don't tell you about Tenerife is, although in the background you might be able to see what a lovely beach, you can't... Where did I say?
Tenerife.
Oh, Salt Islands, excellent. You can't actually get to the water because of the lava stones that are absolutely everywhere, and there's loads of them. It's far too dangerous. So people just stay on the side and sunbathe. The yellow ship there, that's the cruise. That's the cruise that takes you across to Lobos, which we'll show you in a minute when we turn round. And then just round the corner is where you get the big ferry that takes you across to Lanzarote. I'm just making these places up now, aren't I? But yeah, beautiful day. It's the end of May and we are in the high 20s and baking.
25 in the shade, isn't it?
Yeah. Right, yeah, then you can turn it round, James, and you can show off that lovely windy view of the islands.
Ready for some wind. So, that is Lobos. So you get the water taxi over there. Don't know how much it is. And then that over there, way in the distance, is Lanzarote. Yeah, that's right. That's Lanzarote over there, and it is about €20 each way on the ferry. And round the corner there and way down the coastline is where we walked the other day for Popcorn Beach.
Yeah, we don't recommend walking in.
So we chose the right day for doing that as well. But yeah, the camera doesn't do it justice how nice the sea looks. Loads of different colours. So I'm going to have a little walk to the end of the pier, see if we can see out interesting, and then head back for some dinner, head back for a butty. So we're just at the end of the pier now, having a look over Corralejo. And I think, yep, that looks like where we're going tomorrow. So she's just told me it's €13. And you can set your return times when you book your tickets. Ferry just coming back from Lanzarote. Oh, might be at Las Palmas one. Gran Canaria. So after walking all the way over to Popcorn Beach the other day, looking for this elusive coral beach, turns out much closer to the hotel, about a 5 minutes walk, our local beach, that's also got it. And here, like you just saw, big pieces, big egg-shaped pieces. So yeah, great bit of research by Joe. But saying that, Popcorn Beach was still nice to go to. It was a nice day and a very nice walk. Just watching the old kite surfing here, I think that's what they call it. Did seem to be a very popular activity down here at Fuerteventura. Makes sense. Obviously it's known as one of the windy islands. And yeah, I don't fancy doing it myself, but yeah, it looked interesting. I'm sure them lot out there were having fun. So this particular night we decided to find somewhere to eat, which was a few streets back. Really nice, proper traditional Spanish style restaurant, El Charlie. Got to practice all my Spanish there, and it even resulted in us getting some free shots. But very good food. We went for the vegetable paella, and we had a couple of starters as well.
Oh, that's so hurt my head today.
Down Manhattan.
Every time you go over a bump, I've been shaken around. I feel like I'm in Benidorm.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, it's not that
No, it's
bad.
far too quiet for Benidorm, isn't it? We never know why they stick a cow outside. I'm sure there's a reason for it. Close up. I didn't need a close up of a cow.
Far away.
It's not fair, but nice car. Oh, and it goes on and on and on. And do you want a pizza? We can give you 20 of them. Kebabs, 2 of them. One. Just a quickie. I just wanted to say about the wheelchair access.
Wheelchair access.
You don't need to repeat. It's all right. I've got this. The curbs are low. There's also drop-down curbs as well everywhere, which has been really helpful. The roads are super smooth. There's loads of people constantly working to get them top quality for the summer season. I don't think we've had any problem. Oh yeah, we have actually. I've just remembered. Sometimes there is a tree or a lamppost too far in, so actually you can't fit your wheelchair through, so you've got to go off the curb and then back on the curb. But that's a rarity actually.
Yeah, we've had, what, 2 streets?
Yeah, because we decided to go for a wander. So
A lot of walking around.
yeah, it's very flat as well. So apart from the wind, which we've really not enjoyed, this is a good place for those who like a bit of Blackpool but quiet, or
You want a bit of sun, a bit of heat, but your home comforts.
yeah. We didn't find a lot of Spanish places to eat, did we? We've managed to find 2, but they're not on the strip at all. We've had to go back a fair few streets to find them, but they're really top quality. We've really enjoyed the food. We've had paella and we've had tapas, haven't we? And sangria. So I'm sure James will be telling you about the food later. Bye for now.
So we're now on the last day of our little mini holiday, and we decided to take a boat trip, and we went across to the island of Lobos, Isle de Lobos.
lava. There's the Jones. More lava. All the way round. There is a trail. We are on it. And you are told not to leave the trail. So that is just, you know what James is like. It'll be interesting to see where we end up. We've been walking now for 34 years, 2 weeks and 3 days. Roads are so dry. There's still nothing here. Apart from a few seagulls, there's nothing here. And the sun still is now. Well, let's change the scenery slightly. We've got some sand. Let me turn you around. Sand dunes, more rocks, yeah, more rocks. Oh, look at all that lava. So much lava, you've never seen so much lava. Sand and lava, grey clouds, sand and lava. James, how many years have you been waiting here? 29 years with the same scenery. Oh, there's a volcano. One volcano there. And that's where we've come from. Across there, it took over 20 minutes. That's Corralejo. And there is that lovely volcano. So yeah, it's got nice sand on this side, but you've still got to negotiate all your rocks to get to the water. I suppose it's to change the scenery. I wonder if it's the same over that side. We might need to walk and explore. Do you feel it rocking? No, the water's really calm actually, isn't it? There are no white horses.
The water's calm, but the boat is rocking.
Oh yeah, it's got to rock over some ways, babe. It's just not going to be smooth. Oh, let's see out my glasses.
Get a bit wet.
Yeah, can you see?
Yeah.
Just like cold poo all over.
And that's it. You've made it to end of video. Thank you very much for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you again soon.